welcome to another Purveyor of Light Photoshop quick tip. Today we're going to have a little bit of fall colors in our work. And isn't it beautiful? I just love fall. You know, one of the things I hate the most is about moving to the south is the lack of fall colors. So when I want to see fall colors in that, I've always got to drive quite a bit of distance out of the state to get some good fall color. But as you can see here, I got this country little scene here with the bench and the colorful leaves. A typical beautiful fall picture. Unfortunately, this is all a lie, because when I got there and took this is what I got. The timing was just wrong. And I either miss it, I'm too late, or I'm too early. Trying to travel such distances to try to collect fall colors. Sometimes you time it right, sometimes you don't. And it seems the past few years, I've been timing them wrong. So here I've got a photo, and I said, I'll be darned if I'm going to just throw this on the scrap heap. I'm going to turn around and maybe stretch the compositional editing rules a little bit on this one. So I'm going to add fall color. And I'm going to do that by bringing some more alive leaves. These leaves look pretty shriveled and that are in the photo. And so I said, okay, I could find some leaves somewhere online. And so I found a photo of leaves freshly from the fall color that are nice and vibrant, not all dried up and crumbled. So I said, okay, maybe I could use this with this and turn it into some fall colors. So that we wind up with this. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to throw away this work and down it goes. So now we just have the original image. And I've got the leaves. So let's drag the leaves into that photo so we can have it as a layer. And there we are. We're done. Just kidding. So we've got leaves, and I plan on, sprinkling our fresh leaves over the old dead leaves that are in my photo. So the first thing I notice is the size of the leaves have to match the size of the leaves of the photo. And so therefore this photo is just way too small. So I need to Command and Control T to tree transform, and then I need to bring it up so that the leaves, looking at the background image, are relatively the size that I need in my image, because otherwise it just won't be believable at all. And I think that's pretty good. So I'll hit enter and commit that. Okay, so now I've got leaves, and I need to let's see here. Okay, I'm going to put a mask on this layer. Come down here and put a mask on the layer. And now it's in white, and white reveals, black conceals. I want to conceal this layer, so I'm going to hit Command and Control I, and that completely hides. And just a refresher, black conceals, white reveals. So since our mask is completely black, it doesn't reveal anything. So now I'm going to just paint in white on the mask to reveal some of the leaves. So just taking a paintbrush, make sure I'm in white, and then I will use the brush up and down to simply paint in. Now I'm going to be on a very low flow because I want it to be believable. I want everything to blend in. So I'm currently at like a 13% flow, and I'm just going to turn around and just dab and drag in some colors. Okay? Just to make things believable. Now you see how those leaves now, there's our dead leaves and there's our living leaves. And you could spend as much time as you like painting as many leaves as you like to have. Maybe you want to have the bench filled with leaves. I want to be as light-handed as I can be. I'm going to increase the brush a little bit And I am now going to take care of the ground. And I am just, again, painting with the same flow. I am bringing in some colors, okay, into the image, okay? And I may have to make several passes, and that's okay because I want to make everything believable and blendable. And I'm just simply painting in the fall color. And I think that's pretty believable. And then I look up here in this area here. We got a few leaves on the tree still, and they're not very pretty. They're dead. So to make it a little more believable, I need to put some fall color leaves just sprinkled in here. And to do that, I'm going to duplicate this leaf layer, Command and Control J, and that puts another layer on there. Okay, and you can see how much it increases the thing. But I'm going to actually move. Let me fill this thing here. Go on the mask and edit fill with black. That refills our image here with black. And I can turn around now and move by selecting the background here, and I can drag these leaves up. Okay. And I'm going to drop my opacity so I can see what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to invert the mask temporarily. Thank you. All right, so temporarily, and I'm just going to bring the mask up top here, and that looks good. I'm going to re-invert it, Command and Control I to invert it to hide it completely. And now again, I'm painting on the mask in white. I am just going to sprinkle in some fall color into the leaves here to make things a little more believable. And this is part of your artistic thing is here. You just do what you feel. Okay. And you can even do some on the spotting areas to make things believable and come in. Totally artistically how you want to have it. If you make a mistake and you say, gee, I didn't want it to come over so hard over here, just hit the X key to invert it to black, and then change your brush and just go back over the area, and you can remove where you've overdone your effect. Okay, so you can paint in and paint out because we're painting on a mask. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Last thing I do here is I just want to bring it all together by mapping colors so that they're congenious. And so I'm going to bring in a color lookup table. And I am going to select, let's see, fall colors. How's that? And that just warms it up and blends everything back together. I'll turn the color lamp up. Look, there it is. And then it warms. It gives that warmth and that beauty. Okay. And again, you can come in and do however you do. I'm dropping the opacity on this one here because it was a little strong on the branch. And there. So now I'll just take all these layers and highlight them and then put them in a group. And then now I can turn off. There is our before. Very dull, trim, and now we have the beauty here. And we have our nice fall colors. There's a little creative thing here. And just to show some techniques, some compositing techniques. Very simple to do. Great for beginners. And again, you would have spent a lot more time than I have, compositing this together. But you get the concept. So there we go. So we take a total disaster of death and deteriorating and rotting leaves, and we bring a little vibrance into it. So there we go. So Till next week, you guys take care.